SCP-914. Item: SCP-914. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: only personnel who submit a formal request and receive approval from Site Command may operate 914. SCP-914 is to be kept in Research Cell 109-B with 2 guard personnel on duty at all times. Any researchers entering 109-B are to be accompanied by at least 1 guard for the entirety of testing. A full list of tests to be carried out must be given to all guard personnel on duty. Any deviation from this list will result in termination of testing, forcible removal of personnel from 109-B, and formal discipline at Site Command's discretion. Warning: at this time, no testing of biological matter is allowed. Refer to Document 109-B 117. Applying the rough setting to explosive material is not advised. Description: SCP-914 is a large clockwork device weighing several tons and covering an area of 18 square meters, consisting of screw drives, belts, pulleys, gears, springs, and other clockwork. It is incredibly complex, consisting of over 8 million moving parts comprising mostly of tin and copper, with some wood and cloth items observed. Observations and probing have showed no electronic assembly or any form of power other than the mainspring under the selection panel. 2 large booths, 3 meters by 2.1 meters by 2.1 meters, or 10 foot by 7 foot by 7 foot, are connected via copper tubes to the main body of SCP-914, labeled Intake and Output. Between them is a copper panel with a large knob and a small arrow attached. The words Rough, Coarse, 1-1, Fine, and Very Fine are positioned at points around the knob. Below the knob are a large key that winds the mainspring. When an object is placed in the intake booth, a door slides shut and a small bell sounds. If the knob is turned to any position and the key wound up, SCP-914 will refine the object in the booth. No energy is lost in the process, and the object appears to be in stasis until the output booth door is open. Intense observation and testing have not shown how SCP-914 accomplishes this, and no test object has ever been observed inside 914 during the refining process. The process takes between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on the size of the object being refined. Addendum 514 Dr. Test Log. Input: 1 kilogram of steel. Setting: rough. Output: pile of steel chunks of various sizes, appearing to be cut by laser. Input: 1 kilogram of steel. Setting: 1-1. Output: 1 kilogram of steel screws. Input: 1 kilogram of steel. Setting: fine. Output: 1 kilogram of steel carpet tacks. Input: 1 kilogram of steel. Setting: very fine. Output: several gases that dissipated into the air quickly, and 1 gram of an unknown metal, resistant to the heat of 50,000 degrees, impossible to bend or break with any force, and a near-perfect conductor of electricity. Input: 1 wristwatch belonging to Dr. Setting: coarse. Output: 1 completely disassembled wristwatch. Input: 1 cell phone belonging to Setting: 1-1. Output: 1 cell phone, although a different make and model. Input: 1 standard Colt Python revolver. Setting: very fine. Output: data expunged. Aforementioned completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high density gamma waves. Input: 1 white mouse. Setting: 1-1. Output: 1 brown mouse. Input: 1 chimp. Setting: fine. Output: data expunged. Input: 1 chimp. Setting: rough. Output: showing signs of crushing and cutting with high heat. Document number 109-B 117 Dr. and Dr. Redacted Test Log. Input: subject D186, male, Caucasian, 42 years old, 180 kilograms, 185 centimeters tall. Setting: 1-1. Output: male, Hispanic, 42 years old, 100 kilograms, 188 centimeters tall. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked security personnel. Subject terminated. Input: Subject D187. Male, Caucasian, 28 years old, 63 kilograms, 173 centimeters tall. Setting: very fine. Output: data expunged. Subject escaped from test chamber, terminating 8 guards as well as Dr. and Dr. Lockdown initiated. Subject caused containment failure of 3 SCP areas and continued escape attempt. Special response teams engaged subject, resulting in severe wounding of subject, partial memory loss in special response team members, and corrosive damage to plumbing. Subject expired several hours later, dissolving into blue ash and blinding nearby research team. Biological testing with SCP-914 discontinued. Note: because of the nature of this SCP, a wide range of test data would be helpful. Dr. Gears has ordered that any researcher can have access for non-biological testing if they themselves are or they are being supervised by a Level 3 researcher. All testing is to be recorded in file number 914-E, experimental log 914. Biological testing will continue only with prior clearance by O5 command. As long as you want to try something mundane that isn't alive, feel free to help accumulate data. Dr.